been a misconception in the market with entrepreneurs, and it's probably created by accountants, at least their lack of informing their customers. That's why I'm making this video, that there's a big difference between bookkeeping, controllership, and CFO services. In Guru by Aiken Henderson, we offer bookkeeping and fractional CFO services. We don't do a lot of controllership. We help out when a customer asks us for help. But that's something that we're hoping to offer in the new year. We're going to get into that. In this video, I will discuss the differences between a bookkeeper, a controller, and a CFO. Note that the annual corporate financial statements and tax returns is a separate discussion altogether, and that's included in all of our Guru customers' contracts. So bookkeeping is defined by my good friend Kelvin Geek, as the process of recording and processing all of the transactions that run through a business. In a typical outsourced relationship, that really means bookkeepers are recording receipts, entering sales, recording payments against AR, recording payroll transactions, maybe recording tax transactions, not necessarily processing or paying taxes or running payroll. In doing this processing, bookkeepers often have questions about how to enter transactions that they're not familiar with, and it's management's responsibility to respond to those questions to ensure that the books are not only up to date and accurate, but also contain the data that they need to make more strategic decisions for their business. The bookkeepers in our Guru product are not responsible for drafting receipts or collecting AR or paying AP or running the payroll or making tax remittances. Those responsibilities lie with management. Or by the controller of the company, or with the controller of the company. So that brings us to controllership. Controllers are the people who are typically tasked with ensuring the proper functioning of a business's accounting system. This doesn't necessarily relate to accounting software. Bookkeepers are pros at accounting software and getting it functioning properly with good direction from management. It's more about ensuring that the company is running as efficiently as it can. A controller can help answer questions like, is there enough cash in the bank to pay our payables, or are we going to make payroll of next week? If not, what are the next steps to ensure our continued growth and opportunity of our business while we're maintaining good vendor relationships? Are our customers paying on time? If not, how does that impact our business goals? Is payroll running correctly and smoothly? How is the business performing according to its strategic goals? That last question really starts to dive into the CFO role. So that brings us to the CFO role. A CFO in a company that role is more strategic. CFOs work with the company's senior management and the ownership team to design financial plans and strategic goals to execute the company's mission. This includes things like budgeting and forecasting and in-depth KPI tracking. A CFO works hand in hand with the controller to ensure that the company's accounting system is producing the information that it needs to lead the business forward strategically. But they also take data points from a lot of other areas of the business to measure the performance of the business holistically. So in summary, if you look at these differences, you get the sense that bookkeeping is very transactional in nature. It's data processing. It's designed to report the historic performance of a company, and a lot of bookkeepers are doing at least some degree of controllership. Controllership is more managerial in nature, okay, ensuring that everything's running properly in line with the company's obligations and objectives, whereas CFO is strategic. It's based on, that role is based on compiling data from all over the company, which can include accounting data, maybe things like customer satisfaction scores, web traffic, margins, employee retention, marrying all this data together to see if the company is performing as expected and what needs to be tweaked in order to achieve the goals and objectives of the company. As of today, Guru by Aiken Henderson offers bookkeeping services and fractional CFO services. It is largely the responsibility of our customers, the management of the company, to assume the controllership role. That's why the scope in our contracts is so granular to define each party's roles and responsibilities. Having said that, we are looking hard at how we can become more involved in the management of our customers' companies by offering controllership services. Stay tuned, as we're hoping to launch that product in the new year and make it available to all of you. So thank you so much.